everyone. Today I would like to read out the first chapter titled The Introduction from my manuscript Satyavan and Savitri version 2.0. This is a modern fictional story inspired by values from Satyavan and Savitri legend and not the retelling of the epic. So here's the first chapter titled The Introduction. Sabi, my tea, calls out Satya. Yeah, hang on, I'm drying clothes, replies Sabi. It's around 10 a.m. on a quiet Sunday morning. I wake up to the sound of their voices. You must be wondering who are Sabi and Satya. Sabi is Savitri Pillai. But is she truly the Savitri who once brought her husband back from the clutches of death? I don't know yet. And Satya? Satyavan Pillai. Is he the noble Satyavan from the epic? That too remains to be seen. I have only just begun living with the characters of the script. And who am I? I am the writer of this modern day retelling. Satyavan and Savitri version 2.0. Why revisit an ancient tale in today's world? The original is legendary. Savitri's unwavering love, her strength, her battle of words with Yama, the god of death. She defied fate itself to reclaim her husband's life. But today, do such couples exist? Marriage now often feels like a social media spectacle, the grandeur of events, the wedding photos, the matching outfits, everything shines brightly. Yet, the core values of the relationship quietly fades into the background. The depth of connection is sometimes lost amidst filters and hashtags. Through this story, I want to bring the spotlight back to what truly matters, to remind ourselves that when nurtured with love, patience, and mutual respect, marriage can still be one of the life's most beautiful bonds. And so here they are, Sabi and Satya, a couple like any other, or maybe not. As I type these words, Sabi walks down the stairs. Her hair sways messily across her face as she tucks it behind her ears. She is dressed in a simple white salwar kameez, no vermilion on her forehead, no Mangal Sutra around her neck. Yet something about her, perhaps a quiet strength, perhaps just a gut feeling, makes me believe she is the embodiment of a modern day Savitri. Just then, Satya calls out again, Where's my tea? It's been half an hour. She smiles. Come to the kitchen. I need your help. I need my tea, he insists. If you need your tea, you'll have to help me pick up a few things. Otherwise, no hot tea for you. She teases. Reluctantly, the hero of our story, a tall, ordinary looking man, with something quietly extraordinary about him, steps out of the bed and walks into the kitchen. Now you might wonder, how can an ordinary man seem extraordinary? Because he's a true gentleman, especially when it comes to women, especially his wife. He respects her, values her happiness, and never hurts her, intentionally or otherwise. Some might scoff, men like that don't exist. Well, maybe very few do. One in a million, perhaps. But Satya is one of them, the best choice Savi ever made. Let's return to the couple. Savi places a bucket back in its place and says, Satya, can you take the milk out of the fridge and grab the tea leaves from the top shelf? The sugar is right behind it. Then she adds, smiling, Now that you have all the ingredients, let's make tea together. Satya sighs, mildly irritated. But he knows her too well to argue. He hides his frustration behind a smile. I did the laundry today, she says. So it's your turn to make tea. We agreed to share household chores, remember? It's Sunday, he grumbles. I slogged the whole week. I deserve some rest. It's my Sunday too, Savi replies calmly. I had a packed week as well, and the maid's off today. As always, we promised to share the load. He finally smiles. Fine, I'll make my tea. Great, she says. Just don't add sugar to mine. Soon they are sipping tea together. No arguments, no bitterness, just shared smiles and the warmth of a quiet morning. They decide to spend the day together, maybe a long drive. It's been 2 years since they got married. In all this time, I have rarely seen such a happy couple. They hardly argue, share responsibilities, and still enjoy each other's company like newlyweds. Now, you may ask, how do I know them so well? Because I live in the same house. I am their paying guest. I stay on the first floor with a separate entrance, giving them their privacy and me my independence. Over the years, we've become more than tenants and landlords. We've become friends, almost like family. Back to the couples. Two smiling faces step out of the house. Please don't fall asleep during the drive, Satya says, and let's take a different route today. Sure, Sabi replies. Let's play our favorite songs. Can you sing one for me? The one you used to sing when we were newly married? Before she finishes her sentence, Satya begins singing, one song after another. No playlist, just his voice and her smile. Later, they stop at a bowling alley. Laughter fills the air, playful teasing, the sound of falling pins. Then a movie. They both doze off halfway through. But they are together, and that seems to be enough. So, this is the beginning of Satyavan Savitri version 2.0. You'll soon understand why I chose them as the central characters. Are they perfect? But is there a life without flaws? Not at all. But they are complete together. Their imperfections fit so seamlessly that it feels as though the universe designed them for each other. Bring the best man in the world and ask Sabi, who's the best man? She'll still say it's Satya, flaws and all. And if you ask Satya the same about women, he'll smile and say, my wife, no one else comes close, even if she isn't perfect. And that's where this chapter ends, an introduction to the couple who will lead us through the story. Will they truly become the Satyavan and Savitri of the epic? I can't say. I am not the designer of their lives, only the writer of the script. But I believe in them. Let's see what time and their choices have to say. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.